Hey guys, sure to like and subscribe. Today we're going to talk about 10,000 steps to success. And the reason why I want to talk about this is because I kind of strayed away from it for a while. I was doing 10,000 steps every day for about a month or more, maybe about 2 months. I was missing maybe a few days a month, okay? But I stayed on it and I was doing really good. I was losing weight. Mentally, I was feeling better. I felt like I was more successful in my days. I was getting a lot more done. I felt like I needed less sleep. I could stay up later. And when I strayed away from that, I didn't feel as good. And I know some of you guys are saying, I just got robbed on this video. He says 10,000 steps to success. But I'm talking about physical steps, guys, okay? And it will also help you with those steps towards success in a different way, because it gives you kind of peace of mind just going for a nice walk every day like I'm doing right now. And I get a lot done, you know, because sometimes I cut a video, sometimes I cut 2 or 3 videos if my mind is up to it and I feel like I got my mind together enough to talk about what I'm talking about. And sometimes I come here and I just want to relax and I don't want to talk, you know, and if I did a video on those days, it probably wouldn't be a good video. But today I kind of feel up about talking about this subject and about a couple of subjects. So I'm probably going to cut a couple of videos today. I'm not sure. I usually look at them and see which ones come out the best. Sometimes I erase 1 or 2 of them, you know. So you guys think, I know a lot of you guys think I just cut a video and that's it. No, I probably cut out of about 20 videos, I probably throw away about 2, okay? Which is pretty good. I just don't like them. And occasionally, like I did one on pollution one time, and I took it down. So, because it just wasn't doing that well. But anyway, to get back to, you know, the 10,000 steps. One thing about the Philippines is you tend to gain a little weight because you're eating. Filipinos love to eat, and you'll find yourself eating a lot too. In hot weather, you know, you just tend to eat. You go into the malls, you're enjoying life, you're retired, you're not doing as much as you usually do. You're not at your job for 8 hours a day, you're at home. And a lot of the time, you're probably in front of the computer. So 10,000 steps is a good start. And to be honest with you, 15 or 20,000 is probably more like it. And that's where you probably should be at. But 10,000 is good. If you walk pretty briskly, 10,000 should be enough. And I'm walking fairly fast. I'm not killing myself. But I enjoy walking down here because of the fact that it's cooler down here. As you can see, there's plenty of shade down here. And you guys have seen this park many, many, many a times with me. But it's just a beautiful place. And I walk around sometimes, but sometimes people be sitting on the other side, and I just don't want to be bothered by them because sometimes there's kids sitting over there or whatever, or adults. And, you know, every time you go by, you have to say hi to them, you know, and you're doing a video or something like that. So I kind of just, I walk back and forth in the lower area here where it's cooler too. And it's kind of like my happy spot because I can come down here, I can chat with somebody on the phone back in the United States here because I get good reception down here. And I've talked to my friend Dwayne back in the United States and a couple of other people from here a few times. And I get my head together. And that's what I mean about the 10,000 steps to success, because I plan my day. I plan what I'm going to do at night when I get back at home. I might be doing my taxes, or maybe I have to call somebody about a document or something, or maybe I have to, you know, re-up my SRRV visa, or maybe I need to, you know, call the IRS about something to get something fixed, or whatever it may be, you know. And it just helps you to focus, because when you're home and you're around your family, they have their things and they're talking to you about what they want to do during the day. And by getting your brain focused in the morning and coming out here first thing in the morning, and this isn't first thing in the morning, it's actually a little bit later, because I woke up late. I've been trying to crawl out of bed earlier. I'm having a tough time. I'm going to try to get up at 6:30 and then try to do this walk thing, or maybe 7 o'clock, and then try to kill it by 9:30 or whatever, you know, my exercise routine, and just be done, you know, and have a good day. And I want to get out to also do some more videos about rentals, as I've been telling you guys. And I know you guys are waiting for some 2 and 3 bedrooms, and we're having a really difficult time finding those 2 and 3 bedrooms because of the pandemic. A lot of places will not let you into these places unless you live in there, and unless you're like a visitor or something like that. It depends on the place. Each place has different rules. So that's the problem. But we are looking, guys. We will find some, you know. We will find some. And you guys were asking me about the last video that I did, the place that had the garage there. I believe that's still up for rent. And I'm not sure what they want for the garage, or whether it is even rentable, you know. It might be just a place to park your motorcycles for everybody that lives there, okay? It is kind of a nice little home there, and yeah, it's next to the road, but at night it's fairly quiet there because the road's quiet down, the jeepneys go away, and that street's a very quiet street. Because when I moved there, you could go out there and play street hockey, you know, because there just wasn't hardly any vehicles going by when I first moved here. And now it's a bypass because they changed it and the mayor made it that way. And the mayor also lives in the street, so, but her house is set back like mine is a little bit, you know, and she lives in a nice house, and she's very similar to, she's in the same position as me, kind of. Her house is in the same location, kind of, and gets that cool breeze all day, and also we don't get the noise from the street too much. And she's in a compound, okay, and that keeps things quiet there for her. And, you know, but anyway, guys, I just wanted to chat a little bit because you guys have been writing me a lot of questions. I thought I'd give you that thing about the 10,000 steps today and throw in a little bit more. I also want to talk a little bit about Tracy Martinez as a expat location, okay? Because some of you guys are writing to me and you're asking me about that. And Tracy Martinez is a wonderful expat location. It gives you the best of both worlds of living in a kind of a hustle bustle city. I'll just call it that. You live in the hustle bustle of the city, but you also have a little bit of the country. And you have to find that location, okay? Another location, guys, to look at is Indang. Indang is a little kind of beat up location. It's not a very modern city, modern town. I'll just call it a town. But it's kind of a cute place if you want to get into like province living, because it does have a little bit of that, but it also has, it's kind of like you can get the best of both worlds. You can live in the city, you can live on one of the side streets, or you can live out in the middle of a field. You know, you can also talk to some of the people that are building there and say, listen, you know, I'm looking to rent. I'd like to rent a little home far away from everything. Would you be willing to set something up, and I'm willing to pay you halfway decent rents? Or you can lease the land long term. Make sure you go through a lawyer and have a second lawyer check it also to make sure it's fully legal, and build your own home there. And make sure that you write in the lease that it's renegotiable automatically, and that you have the rights to re-up the lease. And I don't know how to do it. I'm not a lawyer. I'm just telling you, I would just make sure you protect yourself. Make sure you have a lawyer sit down and write it up. You know, I'm not a professional on leases, okay, but I would make sure that that lease is rock solid, that even when it runs out, if you're still alive, that you can get it redone again. Or maybe you want to have it so that your wife or your girlfriend, she can redo it also for the same, for a similar amount of money, or maybe a little bit more. Okay, and they don't have any rights to that property until the lease is done. Okay, and that you get to leave that home or whatever on there when you pass away. But protect yourself, guys. Anyway, guys, God bless. Take care. I hope you enjoyed that video today, guys. And make sure you guys get your 10,000 steps done. I'm serious, guys. It helps. It will make you more successful, you know, because your day will be more successful just by getting that exercise. It gets your blood flowing. It'll help you with pre-diabetes or diabetes. I mean, anybody that has any issues with blood pressure, anything like that. And my blood pressure is a little bit high. It's not too high. My blood sugar is normal, okay, which is good. But my blood pressure is just a wee bit high, and I want to get it down. So I've been getting out walking. It also helps my breathing a little bit because of the pneumonia issues that I had. I've had pneumonia 7 or 8 times, and it's even helped my breathing get much better. You know, when I'm walking, I probably lost about, I don't know, 50% of my lung capacity, I think, from pneumonia 7 or 8 times. So once in a while you guys hear me cough. There's nothing I can do about it. So I've talked to lung doctors, and they said it's just the way it is. Your lungs have scar tissues. But anyway, guys, God bless. Take care. And remember your 10,000 steps.